welcome back to my channel. All right, so this is a celebrity reading on the singer Selena Quintanilla. But we all know her by her first name alone, Selena. And so I haven't done one of these what if readings in about a good couple of months. And I figured this would be very appropriate, seeing as how we are heading towards the 25th anniversary of her passing. Selena passed on March 31st, 1995 at the age of 23. I believe she was 23. So it's right before her 24th birthday. Selena Quintanilla was born April 16th, 1971. So that makes her in Aries. So let's do this what if reading. Let's find out what if Selena would have survived. What would life have been like for her in 2020? So let's dig into this one. All right, universe, thank you for the channeled messages. Thank you for Selena's energy. I'm calling on Selena's energy. Please come through, universe. Let us know. Well, first I want to know, and this question is coming out head on, has Selena reincarnated? You know, there's a lot of times where the soul or the spirit decides to come back. Oh, wow. We're going to keep that one. Universe, give us the channel message. Has Selena come back? Has Selena reincarnated? Tell us about her life. Wow, the universe is just handing me cards. Selena reincarnated. Thank you, universe. Do I want one more? Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have death. Ooh. You know, you all, every time I do these readings, the what if readings, I get the death card each and every time. That's crazy. Like the energy of it. So I am getting that Selena may still be on the spirit side. She may still be on the other side. That's what I'm getting with that. I'm hearing what's coming through. She doesn't want to come home. Or maybe she is home. No, I'm hearing she doesn't want to come home. You all, I'm getting like the energy of her still being hurt by what happened to her. I'm hearing why. Like I'm hearing her ask why it happened to her. I just heard, how could you do this to me? So I'm getting, and this could be, you know, the things that she felt when she initially passed over. But I am getting something in regards to the energy of something about her still being hurt. Like, and she's still young. Like, I'm still seeing her. Like, I'm getting, like, the sense of her. Like, you know, like, she's still young. Like, I'm still feeling 23. We got the 8 of Swords that's in the upright. No, she hasn't passed over yet. I haven't flipped over other cards. We got the 8 of Swords in the upright. She's still, it's like she's still restricted there. She's still trapped there. We got the 3 of Wands. It's like she's waiting for the right time to come back. Wow, that's so interesting. Whoa, this energy is strong, you all. We got the 5 of Pentacles that came out in the reverse. With this 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, yeah. This is something, yeah, she's still shut out. She's not back in. She's still shut out. But I am getting the energy of she might, it's like she wants to pass over soon. She wants to pass over soon. And I'm also getting the energy of like she wants to be reborn into her family. You know, her family that she came from, you know, the family that so she might end up being, you know, her sister's granddaughter. You know, as funny as that sounds. Like in a regard, she wants to come back through in her family that she, you know, that she died from. We have the Sun that came out in the reverse, and we have the Emperor that came out in reverse. She's still, I'm getting, she's still emotional. Something about she hasn't gotten that in control yet. Almost like she's trying to figure out how to come back through, but through her family. She wants to be a part of her family. She hasn't let go of her family. She hasn't come back yet. Her energy is still out there on the other side. That's what I'm getting with the Sun in reverse. Yeah, she hasn't come back yet. And then we got the Death card that came at the bottom of the deck. But then this too, I'm saying right here with this 4 of Swords in reverse, that's immediately under that. She would like to. There's a restlessness, but she wants to come back through her family. That's what I'm hearing with that. She wants to come back through her family. And you got the Judgment card that was at the bottom of the deck underneath these two. Like she wants to ascend back out. But she's still hurt. That's what's going on. She's still hurt. She's most definitely still hurt. And I keep hearing, how could you do this to me? You know, it was like a disbelief. Not even a disbelief that she's gone, but like a disbelief that, you know, her old, what was she? Was she her manager? Or was it the president of her fan club? Just someone that she trusted. I could just keep on hearing, how could you do this to me? Like, you were so wrong. That's what I'm hearing. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you, universe. So let's find out too. This question is coming to mind. Was Selena meant to die that young? Was she meant to be taken away that young? Thank you, universe, for the channel messages. Was Selena meant to leave this earth realm as young as she did? All right, I want those. Give me 2 more, universe. Was she meant to leave this universe or this realm? She did not leave the universe as young as she did. She meant to leave Earth as young as she did. Give me 1 more. All right. Bottom of the deck, we got the 9 of Pentacles. Something about work is coming through. Universe, provide the message. Definitely this 8 of Cups in reverse. That was right underneath this 9 of Pentacles is sticking out to me. I'm not feeling that she was supposed that, you know, she was to walk away. It's something about not walking away, because clearly she didn't walk away, but not that she was supposed to be taken so soon. Like, I'm not getting the energy. It's a weird energy. It's like a toss, but let's find out. Was she meant to pass away as young as she did? We got the Lovers that came out in the upright. We got the 2 of Swords that came out in the upright. Wow, we got the 9 of Chalices that came out in the upright. We got the, ooh, wow. And it's even talking about the betrayal with a friend. The 6 of Chalices that, why am I saying chalices? Cups. I am so used to the decks, just the different decks and the different, you know. Anyway, 6 of Cups that came out in the reverse. The Hermit card. Okay, so I am getting the energy of, in regards to her passing. Now I want to know why. Because in regards to her passing, it's weird because I am getting a yes. But I'm also getting a no. Like, I'm getting a yes and a no. You know, definitely with this 2 of Swords. It was almost like, you know, there was a decision. I'm getting a yes and a no. Hold on, I need more insight. Because this is weird. Universe, give me more insight on Selena passing at 23. Was it meant to happen? Selena passing at 20. Ooh. At 23. Because I'm getting a yes and a no. Was it meant to happen? Selena passing at 23. Was it meant to happen? Give me a clear answer. It's almost like a decision was made. Okay, this is what's coming through thus far. It's almost like a decision was made after she was shot by, you know, by the manager. Because that's coming through right here. The manager or the president of the fan club, her assistant. I can't remember what her exact role was, but it's like a decision was made after she was shot. So it was almost like, I'm not necessarily getting that she was supposed, okay, ooh, thank you, universe. This is coming through. So I'm not getting that she was necessarily supposed to be taken away when she was, you know, but this person exerted their will over her. And it's almost like a decision was made to take her away. This is almost like the Reaper coming in to grab her away. A decision was made to take her away because something about suffering is coming through. Maybe Selena's ability to sing would have been impacted, or something about her spine, her ability to walk. Something about suffering. She was taken out of suffering, because I'm just getting a sense that something about, you know, disability or something about an injury, but irreversible. But she was saved from suffering, from something. It was something about suffering, and it's something about her voice too that's coming through. Maybe it would have impacted her voice, or maybe it would have taken away her voice in some weird way. I don't believe she was like shot in the throat or anything, but like just something about being saved from suffering. That's what's coming through. So let's find out, how would life have been for Selena if she had survived? What if? Thank you, universe, for the channeled messages. What would life have been for Selena? What would life been like for Selena had she survived? More cards. What would life have been like for Selena had she survived? It's funny. It's like the same cards are falling out, but in a different position. What would life have been like for Selena had she survived? Okay. We got the Magician that came out in the reverse. There definitely would have been a pause on her career. Let's get some more. Let's get some clam messages. What would life have been like for Selena? Something about don't let go. I'm hearing don't let go come through. What would life have been like for Selena had she survived? What would life have been like for Selena had she survived? Universe, what would life have been like for Selena had she survived? She definitely, I'm seeing her as at age 52. I know this year she would have been, how old would she have been? She was born in 71. She would have been 49. So I'm seeing her definitely at age 52. We have happy at the bottom of the deck. We would have still been celebrating her. She definitely would have still been around. All right, so let's see what the tarot is saying. Wow, we got the Two of Swords that came out again. We got the Three of Wands that came out in the upright. We got the Five of Pentacles that came out in the upright. We got the World that came out in the reverse. Her career would have slowed down at some point. I'm picking up in the 30s. Her career would have slowed down. I'm also getting that there would have been some type of disability that she gained from that situation. Something about her walking or some type of disability. I'm not necessarily walking, but I'm just seeing her move slower. Like I'm seeing her, because I'm seeing her in all black. Like she's wearing black, like a, you know, like a black shirt, you know, black pants, like fitted jeans, you know, skinny jeans or whatever, you know, like a, yeah. I'm actually, and you all, like I'm seeing an aged Selena. This is Freaky Friday, like no lie. I'm seeing her age 52. Like she's still beautiful. She's still Selena, but she's like, she's an older woman. Like, yo, like she would have survived. But something about in that moment, it was, she didn't want to suffer. Something about suffering was why she was taken away. She would have had a happy life. She would have been living in Texas. I am getting that. I'm seeing a big house. I'm seeing Texas. She would have had a big house in Texas. She would have lived in Texas. Funny thing is, I'm seeing her married, but is she still married to Chris? We might have to get into that one. And her kids are grown. Like I'm seeing kids, but I'm seeing like there's older kids. And something about two kids that's coming through. We have the Three of Cups. No, she was still married to Chris. She would have still been married to Chris. I am picking that up. Her husband, Chris Perez. We have the Two of Cups and we have the Ten of Swords. So something about this Ten of Swords, this isn't death. This is about her music career. Her music career wouldn't have been dead, but I'm not seeing her release new music. Like in this day and age in the 2020s, I am saying that you would have seen touring. She would have still been touring. She still would have been, but I'm not seeing like new music coming out. I'm seeing her tour from the music that she created in the 90s. Because I'm seeing something about Selena's career would have kind of subsided music-wise. Ooh, what's coming through? Like the early 2000s, early to mid 2000s. Well, we can't say the mid 2000s. But you know, like those 2010s, because something about 2005 is coming through. 2007 up to 2010 is when she would have been kind of cooling down. I'm seeing her with a record deal. Not a record deal, a record label, you all. Selena would have been, she would have had her own label, because I'm seeing her come out. I'm seeing other artists underneath her. That's what I'm saying. Something about her niece. I don't know if she has a niece, you know, or would have had a niece, you know, if she was alive. But something about a niece is coming through, and her developing the careers of others. I'm seeing her develop because I'm seeing her sing in the backgrounds. I'm seeing music playing in the backgrounds. I'm seeing her like develop like a little Selena. You know, like this woman is an adult, but she's younger than her. She's old enough to be Selena's child. That's what I'm seeing with that. Let's see some more. What would have happened had she survived? We got honor. Yup. You all, because I keep on getting a sense of that. We would have still been upholding her but we're talking about like Grammy Lifetime Achievements. What I tell you, we got live and life, but we got live. She would have been performing live. We got happy that came out at the bottom of the deck, and joy that came out in the clan message. So she would have been living a happy life. It would have been quiet, like it's a life on her own terms. That's what I'm getting. Because I'm seeing her, and it's like I'm seeing her in her kitchen. Like she's getting water, and she has dogs. She also had she would have had dogs. She would have had dogs. I'm seeing her in the kitchen. I'm seeing a big white shaggy dog, you know, or it has gray in it, you know, gray on its coat. You know, I don't know if the dog is male or female. The dog is female. I'm just seeing her with her family, love. I'm seeing her with a grandchild too. Maybe no. Is it a grandchild, or would this be her niece or her niece's child? This is someone like a sister or the brother, child's child. But I am seeing a kid. I'm seeing a kid that's in their 20s. I'm seeing a kid that's in her 20s with Selena, you know, Selena's kid. But this kid is, you know, young 20s. That's what I'm saying with that. We have serendipity. We have unfinished symphony. Oh yeah, you all, this wasn't the end. Selena, this wasn't the end. We have message in a bottle that came out. We have by the book that came out. And we have observer. So definitely, I told you I'm getting something. Even with this magician card, her career would have been poised, you know, kind of suspended. I shouldn't say suspended. That's not the word. She wouldn't have been creating new music. I am seeing her go out and tour. But I'm seeing her stay a lot in like that southern area, you know, like the southern Gulf area, Texas. I'm seeing her stay there. I'm seeing her do shows, you know, in Mexico. I'm seeing her fully become crossover artist, like do a lot more music towards the later half of her career for the Latin market. That's what I'm saying, but still stay very mainstream. Like you all, like I am saying, she would have been on a Whitney Houston like level in both America and in Latin music. Like she would have transcended in that way, and I'm seeing her do it on her own terms. Like it's because I just heard I'm tired. Like it's like she would have stopped doing the whole grind of being out there, being, you know, being in everybody's face, you know, doing the whole public, doing the whole, you know. But at the same time, I just got a collaboration with Beyonce. You all, I'm saying like a collaboration with it, because even with this unfinished symphony, this message in a bottle, she would have stayed very connected to fans with this message in a bottle, this by the book. But I'm seeing her live an ordinary life too. Like I'm seeing her want an ordinary life. It's like she would have had that best of both worlds. Like for any of you who grew up watching Hannah Montana, you know how you had Miley Cyrus and you had Hannah Montana. And Hannah Montana was the superstar. You know, she throwing this wig, nobody knew who she was. And then you got Miley, and it's like she lives this everyday life. And that's what Selena would have had going on. She would have been living this everyday life. People would have seen her. They would have known she was Selena. I seen her grocery shop by, you know, as herself. But where she was living, people would have, you know, respected that, respected her privacy, respect her space. Like this is amazing. She would have been surrounded by love and joy and happiness, and she would have been honored, you know. So a lot was taken away from her. Oh, wow. But definitely in regards to why she passed, because I was getting that yes and no. Like, was she meant to go? Was she meant to stay? Yes and no. I I'm getting that energy of something about she was taken from her pain. She was taken out of pain. It's something about, she was taken out of pain. That's what that was. It was like a choice that was made in the moment to take her out of pain, but it wasn't like she was meant to go. Like, it wasn't like it would necessarily had to happen. And it could have been because of what she wanted at the moment, because she was in pain. She wanted to be out of pain. But definitely, I'm sensing a lot of hurt still on the other side. But I am getting the sense that she's going to pass over. She's going to choose to pass over soon. Like sometime within the next 20 years. That's what I'm getting with that. That's what I'm getting with that. That's what's coming through. All right, everyone. So let me know how you felt about this what if reading on Selena, the great Selena. So I hope you all enjoyed this reading. And, very much so, all these what ifs, it's like, man, that energy, it's like a life cut too short. You want to know, like, these big impactful people, what would have happened. But definitely I'm seeing longevity with her. Like, I'm not even getting like that she would have been on the horizon to sickness and death. Like, yeah, this was just sad, you all. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how you felt about it. And until the next one, peace and blessings. Goodbye.